What up, guys? This is Versus Z. This is a video response going to KPHM42's video, 3 favorite moments, Gundam moments. First off, I want to help him out with this announcement. He's holding, myself, Giltar, and KPHM42 are hosting this contest. It hasn't started yet. I'm just making this announcement that it's happening. So I want you guys to go check out KPHM42's channel for more information. I'm not gonna do anything with just check it out, please. Check it out. Like I said, it hasn't started yet. We're just making the announcement that it will be happening. But yeah, if you wanted to find out what the prize is, check it out. There's also a process of entry and stuff like that. So check out his channel. The link to the video should be on the bottom anyways. This is a video response. But to answer his questions, this was a very hard couple of minutes, more like an hour nearly, for me to think about my 3 favorite Gundam moments. And there are a lot of Gundam moments out there for me, so I would have to just sum it all up, all 3 of them. I would just have to sum all 3 up with Gundam 00. It's not that I'm being a 00, a 00 buff or anything like that. It's a great series. It's not the best series ever, but it is the best series in the alternate universe. So I guess I'd have to start with my number 3, and KPHM42, or let me just, I guess Kenny. I'd have to agree with what you said about Char, your number 2 moment. That was also a significant moment for me, because that confirmed to me that Gundam wasn't just about war. There was also philosophical, there's also sentimental value in Gundam. But I do agree with that. But anyway, my 3 has to be with the beginning of Gundam 00, the first season, the opening season. And what Ken said about when you watch that scene, you really get a sense that we'll be watching something different, but at the same time traditional. And I totally agree with that. When I saw this scene, I was like, wait, this feels like a totally different anime. Just how it started. It's like they were talking about fighting for God and dying for God and killing for God, and Setsuna here, the young Setsuna, was like, in this kind of world there is no God, and he gets saved by the old Gundam, and coincidentally it seemed to have these angel-like wings coming out from it, which were the GN particles coming from the GN drive. Strange. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, that moment really showed me that, and it was a good introduction too, because 00 was something different. It was something different, but at the same time, it was very traditional, very, very traditional. 00 was homages to a lot of things, and just the symbol of 00, kind of, like revolution, resolution, just rotation, infinite. But anyway, the opening scene, just the entirety of the opening scene, the idea behind it, and just the background and everything. Young Setsuna, a child soldier, which is sad. They do exist, But anyway, second moment would have to be not any particular scene or anything that happened in 00, but just the idea of Season 2, where Celestial Being is trying to atone for their sins, which is Aloz. Their intention, of course, was to unify the world, rather than going to war with each other, and at the same time they're trying to expand into outer space, which is a good hint at the Universal Century, because Universal Century, they're already in space, but 00, you're on Earth, but they're trying to expand into space, and Celestial Being wanted to unify the world before that all happened, or at least Aeolia Shenberg wanted all that to happen. and they wanted to. Aeolia wanted the world to be unified, to innovate before they can move up to space. And just the idea of them trying to change so badly was very significant to me, because at the time, and it even goes back to 00 first season, at the time it came out in 2007, or I guess late 2007. But at the time 00 was airing, was at the same time was a time for me. It was a time when I was really trying to begin to change my life. I was opening my eyes up to other things rather than staying inside my social box, and just not being very open to ideas and stuff like that. It was more or less, I had to say, 00 inspired me. But yeah, number one moment, and probably the most epic moment in 00, is when Setsuna activated his GN burst mode. I'm sorry, Transam burst mode. Not the fact because it looked so cool, because all these GN particles just went boom out of the 00 Gundam, or the 00 Riser. It wasn't that. It was just the homage to Char's counterattack. When Setsuna activated the Transam burst mode, if you guys watched Char's counterattack, I'm not going to spoil anything, but at the end, if you saw it at the end, you know what I'm talking about. When all the psycho frames and the psycho frame light pretty much gathered, and I have to watch it again. I don't remember how exactly it happened, but I guess Amuro and everyone else around him was emitting psycho frame light. And when I seen this, especially after playing Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2, watching that one scene after beating the Amuro's new Gundam story, I saw that and I was like, that looks so damn familiar. And it looked, the scene in 00 where Transam Riser dispersed all those pure GN particles was an exact homage, a perfect homage to the Psycho Frame light. Same effect, basically. Everyone felt warm inside. Everyone was resonating, stuff like that. It was a very, very good homage right there. And on top of that, that's when Setsuna finally changed. Well, he was already changing, but then that's when he finally said, "We have to change." And that's very significant. But anyway, I could go on talking about this, but that's my take on it. Those are my 3 favorite Gundam moments. I could list more. There are a whole bunch of moments that I like, in general, all throughout the Gundam universe. But I have to go with the current thing, just because it's significant to me, and oh snap, I gotta go somewhere. It's significant to me in a lot of personal ways. But anyway, I do gotta go, so I'll catch you guys later.